So this time I want to estimate 14/16 plus 5/8. Okay, so let's think about the 16. So 0/16 would be here, and 16/16 would be here. What is half of 16? That would be 8. Okay, so I have a 0, an 8, and a 16. Where is the 14 going to go? I would say maybe closer over here. Okay, so that's pretty close to 1. So I would round that to 1. That's only 2 pieces away from a whole. Okay, but it's 6 pieces away from a half. All right, so let's do the 5/8. All right, so this would be 0/8. This would be 8/8. Okay, what is half of 8? Half of 8 is 4/8. So I have a 0, a 4, and an 8. Where is the 5 going to go? I would say about right here. Okay, so that's 1 piece away from a half, but still 3 pieces away from a whole. So I would call that a half. So 1 plus a half is 1.5. So for this question, we want to do 3/4 minus 5/12. All right, so let's first do with the 4. So this is 0/4, 4/4. What is half of 4? Half of 4 is 2, so this is 2/4. So where would 3/4 be located? 3/4 would actually be right in the middle of 2/4 and 4/4. Okay, now remember that when we are rounding with whole numbers, we have that rule, 5 or more, let it score, 4 or less, let it rest, right? Meaning if it's the halfway point, it goes up. Well, this is the halfway point between these two numbers. Okay, so we would say that 3/4 is closer to 1. Okay, even though I know that technically 3/4 is right in the middle of 2/4 and 4/4. Okay, but remember when I have a number line like this and I have 0 and 10, the halfway point is 5, right? So if it's a 5 or more, we always go up. Same concept here. Since that's the exact halfway point, we're going to go up. So we would round this to 1. Okay. Now let's think about the 12. So this would be 0/12, 12/12. And what is half of 12? 6/12. Okay. So where does the 5 go? I have a 0, a 6, and a 12. I would say the 5 goes about right here. Okay, so that is closest to a half because it's only 1 piece away, whereas from a whole, it's 5 pieces, or excuse me, from 0, it's 5 pieces away. Okay, so we would round this one to a half. Now remember, this one is subtraction. Last two we did were addition. So what is 1 minus a half? That would be a half. So 3/4 minus 5/12 has to be close to a half. All right, so this is going to be the last one we do in this video. This time I have 9/10 minus 5/6. Okay, so let's think about our 10 first. This would be 0/10, 10/10, and what is half of 10? So 5/10. Okay, where will 9 go if I have 0, 5, and 10? 9 would go somewhere close to the whole number, right? Because it's 1 piece away from a whole. So I would round 9/10 to 1. Now let's think about the 5/6. Okay, let's get a different color. Okay, this would be 6/6, 0/6, and what is half of 6? So 3/6. So I have a 0, a 3, and a 6. Where will the 5 go? Well, that'll also go pretty close to the 1, right? It's one piece away, so I would round that to 1. Well, what's 1 minus 1? 0. So that means that whatever the real answer is here, it's probably going to be close over here somewhere. Okay?